Hi friends, happy 2022. I hope that you had a really nice holiday season and that you have spent a nice couple of weeks transitioning into 2022. I hope that it started up well for you and that you're keeping on with your New Year's resolutions and changing your life for the better and so on. And I have a really exciting announcement to make because for me, the year is starting with a lot of changes and a lot of new exciting things happening. So, the most exciting thing that I wanted to share for a while already, but I have waited patiently, is that I'm going to soon become certified as a personal coach, life coach, which means that I will be helping people with their life basically. So, if you have a problem with your self-esteem, or if you're not happy with your work, or if there are some positive changes to make in your life and you don't know where to start, or if you are just generally not very happy and kind of don't know in which direction to go and kind of need some guidance, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I actually have been so excited about this for such a long time already. I cannot wait to start doing that. And you are, guys, basically the first people, except for my really close friends and family members who know about this. I haven't started offering my services anywhere else because I think that we have such a nice relationship here, and I know some of you almost personally, and I just wanted to first offer this to you. So I will be taking people from the end of this month because actually in 2 weeks I'm moving countries again, and I'm starting a new job and so on, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. So in a couple of weeks I will start taking new people in, and until I get my certification officially, it's gonna be on a donation basis. So basically, if you want, you cannot even pay, and it's only gonna be like this for a couple of months. So if you were thinking about this, then it's the right time for you to start. Also because the new year has just started, and maybe it's one of the good resolutions that you want to make, because in my experience, so I will shortly explain to you why I'm doing this and why I'm so excited about this. So I have been studying psychology for more than 10 years already. Not officially, because my parents didn't let me when I wanted to, which I'm actually kind of glad right now, because I feel like I would be much more indoctrinated if I started with hardcore fundamental psychology. And I have been anything that I could put my hands on: books, videos, lectures, courses, any course on Coursera, any course on like any university that you can find online, I've taken it. And also I have myself taken, I have counted at least 500 hours of therapy and coaching throughout my life, because I have overcome a lot of things in my life. Like I had a pretty traumatic childhood, and as a result I have suffered with any eating disorder you can imagine. I have suffered with depression, suicidal thoughts. I was misdiagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which was how this whole channel started, because I wanted to know more about it, and I learned every book that I could find on the internet or on the market about it, and I dove really deep into it just to realize that I was misdiagnosed in the end. And yeah, I have overcome a lot of different things, limiting beliefs, and I'm still working on myself, of course, because we are all a work in progress and we all have something to work through. And I am working with a personal coach of mine, which is really the best thing that has ever happened to me, because I just cannot convey in words how much it helps to have someone guide you through life. And I have had these discussions with a couple of friends of mine on why cannot you just figure your life on your own. And I think that throughout the history of time, people always had guides and facilitators and mentors and so on. And this practice has been so historically ingrained in our society and in our brain and so on. And I feel like in a perfect world, our parents would be this for us. But in a lot of cases, our parents cannot really give this to us because they do not have their lives figured out themselves. A lot of them have their own mental issues and so on. So I think that it is one of the most important things that one can do for themselves. And I know a lot of people who started therapy or coaching in the last years, and I only hear positive experiences from it. So, okay, without further ado, if you want me to be your personal coach, you can contact me either in personal message on Instagram, which I will link down below, or you can write me an email, which I will also mention down below, and then we can go more into details. And in any case, for any time that you are seeing this, the session lasts 1 hour, and the first is always going to be free when we just meet each other and we decide on how many sessions we are going to have, how often, and just set a roadmap for the work that we are going to be doing together. Yeah, so I am really, really excited about this. And what makes me even more excited is that because I have studied so many things, like I have a PhD in physical chemistry, I have studied psychology, I have now studied coaching, and I just am so excited about the view of how things work that I was trying to also project here on my channel, but I think it's so much more deep and meaningful when you can apply it specifically to a situation of a person, because even talking to my friends, even talking to people who come for me for advice, I see how it's so invisible to the person who is asking you for advice, but for you it's kind of a really easy mathematical problem that you want to solve. And I'm very excited to be applying a combination of psychology, science, spirituality, and holistic approach to solving problems. I'm extremely excited about that. And to sum it up, I just wanted to give you like a positive welcome to 2022, because I have been looking around and on YouTube everyone seems very depressive and everyone thinks that 2022 is gonna be even worse than 2021. I don't want to be ignorant to the things that are happening around in the world. Obviously, we are in an unprecedented situation and there are a lot of difficult moments for every one of us here, myself included, but I think that now more than ever, we are faced with the fact that there are things that we don't have control over. And we are given this opportunity to focus on the things that we actually do have control over, such as our thoughts, our own actions, the things that we can do given the limited framework that we are given right now. And I think it's a really important time for each and every one of us to learn to go deeper inside of ourselves and to change and transform. I think anything can lead to transformation, and I think that the years 2020 and 2021 were years of transformation, although it was really painful to almost everyone. But I think that we can turn it around in the end. And for each of us personally, I think we have all learned something, and I think that we have an opportunity to continue learning and continue bettering ourselves. And I just wanted to give a positive something, not to be just another person that is super depressive. I think that we can make it better to an extent that we can, and we should try our best to do so. Okay, I have talked enough. I am, as you can probably see, really excited and really happy. I wish you a really, really, really nice year, week, day, evening, night. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to people around you, and in the comments.